it was so urgent that as at 11 a.m. Friday, I didn't know I was getting married on Saturday.
If God has done it before, He's able to do it again and again and again. Listen to this testimony and see how this lady got her husband. No toasting, no ring, no will you marry me. This is shocking. Oh.
No matter what I say here, nobody, it's only me and God that knows what He did for me. Nobody, no matter what I say here, it's not going to explain what God did for me. Papa was, saying, ask God anything you want Him to do for you. No matter how impossible it is, God is going to do it. And, everybody, we knelt down and we were asking. And then he now said something. He said that if you are old enough to get married, pick a date. My sister was with me, and because, there are things that just happen, and you just tell yourself, I've had, relationships that didn't work, and at that point of my life, marriage wasn't what I was thinking about. For me, in fact, I had, there's a way you now begin to believe what devil is telling you. So I had made up my mind that Richard did not come here to marry. So if it doesn't happen, so it wasn't, I had started planning my life outside getting married anytime soon. So my sister told me, you get a picky date, okay? Now, it wasn't logical because I just did it and I didn't think about it. So I picked a date that was approximately 3 weeks after Mothers Unite. So you can see it wasn't logical. I just did it. I picked a date, I wrote time, I just wrote it. Of course, you're supposed to think about, okay, the person who shall ask you out, there'll be marriage class, you shall ask some people to be, so let's know if we'll do, or, so I just picked that thing like that. And then, it happened. The summary is that it happened on that date. So let me just give us hints of what happened. Now, I was minding my business, okay? I was minding my business. This man just, reaches out to me, and it was about something, an advert I put out, my products, and he was interested. So it was just about it. And then we had met, I think we had met a day that week, I think on Tuesday or so, and then it's a lot actually, but I will try and, no, these are things they need to know, they need to hear. Yes. So I met him on Tuesday, and then he traveled on Thursday. So it was on business grounds, platonic grounds. There was nothing. All of a sudden, he was supposed to come back on Monday. Between Saturday, Sunday, he now started sounding, somehow. Now, sounding somehow was not asking me out, because I wasn't asked out, I wasn't proposed to. He just married me. Yes, I will explain all that. Those things didn't happen. He started telling me what he just went straight to tell me was, I told my mom about you, and he wants to meet you, and she wants to meet you. So in my head, I'm wondering, should I ask me out now? And, if I said, okay, this is exactly what I want. So let's see how. He came back on Tuesday. He came back on Monday. We saw just little. He came back he came back on Monday. We went to see the mom on Tuesday, and then it became an interview and all that. But that's by the way. He now told me, okay, I will see your mom on Wednesday. Let me just introduce myself. You've not asked me out, nothing. Even on our way going to see my mother, he started saying that he's looking for a girl to get married to, that he wants to marry like this year. He will have to date the person and all that and find out. So I wasn't, we got there that day. He just came to tell my mother, as he has a foreign background and all that. He was just coming to introduce. Let me just know this person's mother. That day, I don't even know how discussion went. That day, and then he paid for them to collect lists from our house.
So finally,
the list was collected, and he paid that. When he was paying it, he was still saying, let's just see how this thing is like. So it wasn't like he was getting ready to. So the list was collected by, let me just say this thing, by Kumkum. Like, behind, so that, because we don't know, he just wanted to see. Within how many days, the list came. So we said, okay, I see the list. And that was it. My mind wasn't, nothing. Next thing he now said, it's like, we shall just do this thing. And let's calculate her. Just like that. No asking out, nothing.
So,
he paid
because of our time.
That date, I want to say something. it was that particular day that was, chosen for it to be done. Then, there was this kicking against that. While this thing was going on, and I checked. I remember that I, chose a date for something. I checked and I saw it's like this thing is playing out. I started praying and all that. Now, village people and all that, they were saying, nothing. So my mind still went out. It was so urgent that as at 11 a.m. Friday, I didn't know I was getting married on Saturday. So,
hallelujah. Can I summarize? Because of our time.
The date was fixed. The time was fixed. I wasn't there. They just called me. And it was that same date and that same time. That was how I got married. People were calling me and getting angry. And in my head, I'm like, me too, I'm shocked. The way you're shocked, that's how I'm shocked. I will wake up and I'm wondering, what am I doing here? God did something for me that that scattered my life. I'm still trying to coordinate. I look at my life every day and it wasn't just the marriage. Now, I've had someone from the house there, from my compound, that said, I should come and marry, let her see. This one is not saying in the heart, has said it out. I will deal with you in this compound. But under her nose, it happened. She couldn't do anything about it.
Can we celebrate what God has done?
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes, yes.
This is Bod TV Bod. In case the first time you come here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads.